Hey folks, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create an online asset, that being a course that you can actually set up within 𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏, and then secondly how you can actually promote that course using a sales funnel within 𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏 as well. Hi, I'm Brandon. If you get any value out of today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that all important notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. So let us get started and let's head over to 𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. All right, so once you've signed up for your free account, this is what your main dashboard will look like. Head over to products and sales and then go and select courses. And you can see I haven't created any courses as of yet. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create our very first one. In the top right hand corner, select add a new course. And we will give our course a name. Let's call it the 9 to 5 Liberator, as well as we can give it a description. You can select which language your course is going to be hosted in or held in. And there are a few languages there. I will keep mine to English. You can then also select the URL path for your course. The default here is just a generic, and you could then call that and here you can select the domain that is going to host your course. I will select that particular domain. You can then also select a theme for your course. Pick any color that suits you. Let's go with black. You can then also select a font for your course, your instructor's name. You can also go and select a logo for your course, whatever logo you might have saved on your computer, or go create one in Canva. You can then just resize it. The logo itself will appear inside your actual course, whereas if you head down to the image, this will actually appear within your actual library along with the description that we created earlier. Let's go and select a file for that. And once again, you can edit that particular image so that it will fit correctly. Next, what you can do is you can embed some code within your actual course. So if you wanted to insert something like your Facebook pixel or a Google Tag Manager or anything along those lines to actually track your usage of your course, then you could actually insert that here. Select show module titles for your students, leave that selected. And then if you have a sales page or a funnel already created that is going to be promoting or selling this particular course, you can then link it over here. But we'll come back to that later once we've actually created our sales funnel. So those are pretty much the settings that you need to configure to create your course. Go and select save right at the top right again. And our course is now being created. And now we can start adding our modules. So we can create our very first module. So we might call that welcome. Select save. And now we can add a lecture to this particular module. So over here, we'll add introduction as our name for this particular lecture. And you can actually set up a delay if that's what you want. Preferably, I do not enjoy delays on particular courses. I want to work through it at my own pace. And now you can actually select a page template. You can select one that has a video in it, or one that will have an image and then a whole lot of text along with it. But for purposes of this particular course, we will set up a video one, select save. So now that the template has been loaded, my suggestion here is that we actually customize this template to a format that we are happy with, and then we can just duplicate this particular page and apply it to all further lectures throughout our particular course. It is better to set it up once and then just copy it than having to go and edit each and individual lecture page that you create from here on out. So heading down, if we wanted to do, so let's say for argument's sake, we wanted to take our heading and we wanted to move it up a level to the beginning right at the top, and here you can come and name your lecture 1, and we would call that introduction as we did for our title for this particular page, and that is then listed there. Our video over here, we could then go and a direct link through to something like a YouTube video. You could do a custom embed where you wanted to embed the particular video. So if you had your video uploaded on Vimeo. And the final option that is available is the upload file. This is where you upload the video directly to 𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and they actually host the video for you. And I recommend this as the option to go with, as there is very little lag time between the actual building of your course page and the delivery of the video, which sometimes can happen if your video is hosted elsewhere. The other options that are available for you to customize under this setting is whether the video plays automatically or not. You can then set autoplay to either on or off. You can then also select whether the controls are on or off, and that's whether they have access to speeding up the video or not. You can also then upload a particular thumbnail image for the video, and once again you would just have to have created that in order to go and upload it. Right, and those are pretty much the settings for the actual video. So if you scroll down, then you would have a bit of a blurb where you could actually describe what is actually transpiring in this particular video or in this particular lecture, and any particular notes. I mean, once again, you can either keep these or not. So if we didn't want those, you just go head over and select delete, and we'll delete that row as well. And if we wanted to delete these columns, go and select that. That'll also then be deleted. And if you wanted to add something along the lines of comments, you can come and select those, put that in over here, and then this gives you the option for your students to actually interact with you and your course material, and then you can actually get instant feedback from your students and be able to make adjustments accordingly. So you can add a particular comment section in over there. We would want to move the comment section down and move that to the bottom of the page. So we head back over to the video. Over here, I'm going to go select upload the file. We'll select our file and go select open. And there's our particular video. You can see it's over there. We'll go and select insert. And now the video has been installed. Now you can actually see the play buttons and that are actually available within the screen. And let's go and save our changes. And let's go and preview that again. So now we'll have a look. Once again, here is our page, and you can see that this is just a preview URL. You can see here's our heading right at the top as introduction. There's our video that is in there, and if we go and select play, it will then start to actually play the video. And there's the rest of our text that we've got in there, as well as any resources that we may want to include, and there's the comments that our students could then leave on this particular page. So if you're then happy with the actual layout of your particular page, then you're good to come and duplicate this particular lecture and use it elsewhere within your course. As I said, make the changes once so that they are applied to all of your other lectures. So once we're done, we'll head back out of that lecture, and here we've got our welcome module and we have our lecture. So what we want to do is let's go and add our next module, and this one we will pick your niche. And we'll go and select save. You'll then see that we now have the two modules, our welcome module and our pick your niche module. And if I select on the welcome over there, the welcome module, you will then see that there's my introduction lecture. And all I need to come over here to this icon where I can actually duplicate the lecture. And I do that, it will then create a copy of it. Let's create a couple more of those. So what you want to do now is you just want to drag and drop this particular lecture into your next module. Let's just expand that, drag it down underneath. And now this lecture forms part of this module. What we would want to do over here is let's go and edit those particular names on this one, because we don't want it to have the name a copy of introduction, and change that to pick your niche. Once again, you could actually delay it if you wanted to drip feed it. Don't want to do that. We can select save. And here you can see that the module name is now called that. If we want to go and edit it, go and select edit that lecture content, head back up to the heading over here and pick your niche, and you would head over here and then select a different video that you would want to then embed or upload to system.io and make any changes to the text on the bottom of the particular page. And once you're done with all of those changes, you go and select save, and then we can head out of the page, and then we can go create another module, and this one we can call it, go and select save. This one will expand as well, head back up to the welcome, and then what we want to do is we're going to take this lecture that we had over here and come and place it under the pick your profitable product. This one we'll also head over here, we'll change the name over here, and select save, and head in there and go and edit it. Once you've done with that, select Save Changes and obviously make whatever other changes you want to this particular lecture. And we can head out. And here we can see all of our lectures. So let's go and confirm the lecture activation. Once those are done, let's head back up here and let's see if let's close up here. Let's go and preview our course. And in here, once you now have a look at your course, you can now actually see that you've got your welcome. There's your introduction. Pick your niche, and then we've also got that as our actual lecture within there, as well as pick your profitable product. And each one of those, so if you select that, you would then go and change it and its page would then build. So what we can actually do over here is we can actually set up a quiz for each of the modules. So if I head down to the last module, I needed to create an additional module to demonstrate this feature. So I go and select add a question, and the very first question that I can ask here is, put that as the question. I can save it, and now I can add an answer to that, and we'll go with a sales funnel. I'll select that as being the correct answer. I select save. Now we'll add an additional answer, and this time we will add our incorrect one. Let's say it's a website, and we'll select save. Now we have the two answers. We have the correct one, which is highlighted in green, and the incorrect one, which is in red. Let's go and activate that particular quiz. We confirm the activation of the quiz. And if we head back to our course, let's go and preview it again. And over here, we can head into this particular section of the course. Let's go and select that funnel. I created a quiz on some of the other questions. So let's go and select. So what are the criteria for a profitable product? So this is the actual quiz that belongs to the profitable product. I can then select which one I want to say, low, medium, and high ticket. I go and select send. Congratulations, you've passed the quiz. I have the option to view the results. This was obviously the correct one. That was the incorrect one. And let's move on to our next module. And we can watch that. We can mark that as complete. And that will take us to our next one, is the autoresponder setup. And scroll down, we'll mark that one as complete. And then it automatically takes us to our quiz for that particular module upon the completion of all the lectures within that module. It says, what is the best automated business system? Is it a sales funnel or is it a website? And let's go and select sales funnel and go and select send, and congratulations, we've passed that once again, and we've passed that particular module. And folks, that is how easy it is to actually set up a course within System.io. You can have your online course set up within a couple of hours. Obviously, I'm taking into consideration that you're going to be updating each of those templates, but in essence it could take minutes to actually create each of those pages, and once they were actually set up, you just need to configure the content for each of them. Now clearly I'm not taking away from the fact that it takes obviously time to build your course, to set up the content, etc. But from a functionality point of view of actually uploading your content and updating your text and those kind of things that are pertain to each of the lectures and each of the modules, it is fairly straightforward and fairly simple in order to do. Right, as I said to you at the beginning of this video, the next thing that we're going to focus on here is actually creating a sales funnel in order to promote and actually sell your product, and you can actually start earning an income from your online asset. So for that, let us head back over to System.io, and let's go to funnels, and let's go and create a funnel. And this one we will call our, and the type of funnel that we're going to select over here is a sale funnel, because we actually want to sell something, and our currency will be setting US dollars. I'll go and select create. If you were looking for more details on how to create an actual landing page or a sales funnel, head over to my video above on how to actually set that up. So once you get here, you get to the actual order form. In here, you can actually select on a number of templates that are available to you. Let's select whichever one it is that you actually want. So let's just go with this particular one here as my order form. So for the order form, we will scroll down and we head over to resources. We want to add a resource, so we can select a resource here. We've got a course that we want to add. and we're going to choose our particular course. It's the 9 to 5 Liberator that we've just created, and your access type, and you can select full access. You can then also specify whether you want to grant them access on a specific date only, if you want to pre-sell a particular product, and then you can also set an expiry for this particular course if you want it to end or create some kind of urgency around it. So once you've selected that, you can then scroll down and you can actually select a price plan for your course. Go and select the little plus sign and select a price plan here. We'll create you can get 3 options. You can do a one shot, which is just a single payment for it. You can also do a subscription, which then consists of a monthly payment to access that particular course. Or you can do a payment plan, so 3 monthly payments of X in order to acquire access to your particular course. So for this one, we'll select one shot, and over here we will create a new one, and we will call this, and here you would call that Affiliate Success Lab course. So there's what will display on your order form, and then you can create a statement descriptor, and this is what will actually appear on your purchaser's credit card statement. And you can select there. Once again, we've said it was a one shot, and let's say we're selling this particular course for $197, and then we go and select save. And here we go, you can see that the price plan has been added to our particular course. You could also go and create coupons for discounts if you wanted to, but that is all fine for now. Go up here to the green button, go and select save that particular funnel step. And if you wanted to then go and edit this particular page, go and select edit. And this is what your order form page will look like. You can then define what you want to maintain within this particular page. Once again, this editor is pretty stock standard for any page within system.io. And let's go and delete that particular, because we don't need any shipping information. Go and delete that. The only thing that we want over here, let's say, is our first name, last name, and email. Payment method is going to be credit card in this particular case, because I've set up my Stripe account as part of my settings. Once again, that information is contained in how to set up a landing page within system.io. Here you can see is the payment price that we had just created is the ASL course, and it is set at 197. You can then confirm your payment, and you can come and edit this particular page. Go and select save. Let's exit out of there, and here is your thank you page. Once again, you come and select a particular template that you would like to use for this particular thank you page. You can configure the URL path once again. Go and select edit the page. And here you can go and change the content on this particular page again. So thank you for your payment. Welcome to that. You can set a link that takes them then through to your particular course. We're not going to make any changes there. I'm just going to exit out of that. But what we do want to do is we want to actually create a sales page for this funnel, and we will call this the page, and we're going to scroll down. We'll go select the sales page, go select save. Because we want it right at the beginning of the process, we're going to move it right up to the top, because once they've actually seen our sales page, they'll then select a button, take us them through to the order form, and once they've purchased the particular product, take them through to the thank you page. So go to the 5 steps to freedom. Here you come and select a particular template yet again, and let's go and select this one, and you could, and let's go and save that. Let's set up configure this particular page. What is important on this page after you've set up all your design elements is to make sure that the button that is over here takes them to the next step in the URL. So which is correct. You don't want it to send a particular form or show a pop-up. All you want it to do is to take you to the very next step within the funnel. Go and save our changes for this particular page and head out of there. And what we can do is head over here to go and preview that particular page. That'll build. We'll go and select buy now, and then that should bring us to our order form that we had selected. And you can see that your funnel is now actually up and functional. And that's how easy it is to set up an online asset. Simply create a course within system.io, then create a sales funnel to actually promote and sell that particular course, and you already start generating an income from your asset. If you got any value out of today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like about the video. And folks, if you need any help setting up an online business, be sure to have a look at some of the links in the description below. There are plenty of resources available to you to get started in affiliate marketing. Till next time, have a great day.